Hello, it is 4:54 in the afternoon on Tuesday the 16th of January 2024, and it is currently 31 degrees in Melbourne, Australia. Anyway, my house is all closed off with the windows all shut, the curtains closed, my air conditioning's on, and the fan in my room, which is where I've been since getting up pretty much, reading on my computer. Which is funny because yesterday I kept thinking I needed to put sunscreen on, and I was like, I've got nothing outside I want to be doing. And today when I got up, I put complete sunscreen on and then didn't actually sort of make it outside until now. And yesterday I ended up dancing barefoot in the front yard smoking a joint because as of yesterday, and I honestly thought I was going to make a video, but it was just like once this realization hit, it was like us floating along, yeah. But the results of my second assignment came out yesterday and I got 85%. So effectively, that means I've already passed this unit, which means I have now officially passed my degree. And the last assignment is basically just going to determine the final result, right? I have no idea how that would look there. Anyway, I came outside because, I've lost yours already. This is why it's fun with me, yeah? Not at all a professional. Though, on saying that, I got like 5.5 minutes into my therapy session trying to watch it on my laptop, and I'm so confused because I know I got a good laptop. Like, I very much know that much, and yet I can almost hear nothing, even when the volume's at like 100. And I've like called and spoken to the computer store and have been told that that's pretty much the case with things these days. So I am very much looking at getting speakers and microphones to make everything better. It does appear, based on the short conversation and message I was having with my sister right before I picked this up, because I picked this up for a reason, that I'm going to get to see her and the kids tomorrow. And we'll go out for like lunch and wander around the mall and just hang out, which would be awesome. And who knows what, but I am going to try and get a microphone and a speaker. Truthfully, I was going to come out and smoke I rolled 2 joints, right? And I still have the urges to smoke, right? But every time I have a puff of my vape, it makes me, bleh, yeah? Except I think when I'm having a drink and weed and then it's all combined. Like last night I ended up having some, but again I put it away before the night had ended. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to roll me a joint. And then I was like, I really actually have stuff I want to still do, which is talk to someone online about a number of different things. One of them, as I said, I'm helping my friend Corey with the camera, and these speakers and wires, because this phone got sent to me in under an hour when I ordered that one, so that one was interesting. But yeah, like I was really excited to watch my therapy session, and I think I watched 5 minutes and 42 seconds approximately, because I need to watch it on my TV or maybe through my phone to be able to hear it. And like I said, yesterday was floating along, because I have now, as of yesterday, I've finished. I've passed my unit. All I had to do was pass the last unit, yeah. And as of believe I've said I've been marking out my overall WAM incorrectly, and I've just had a like stream of conversations via email with Student Central, trying to get them to clarify exactly which one of my units, like exactly which of the units are included. Because ever since I started university, we've all been told that they are not all included, yeah? But they keep coming back and saying the same thing. They are. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, that's awesome, because my WAM is going to be way higher than I thought it would be. And I still do have the last assignment left to go, you know, which I'm obviously feeling fine about, because I've already succeeded in what I set out to do, and I'm absolutely ecstatically proud of myself. Anyway, but yeah, I do need to figure out the audio and stuff, so I apologize. I also would like to say, please, if you watch one of my videos and you're one of these people who do website crap, do not contact me, okay? I'm had enough. I've now had several people emailing me, telling me that they want to like fix my website and grow my audience and blah fucking blah blah blah, and I'm like, do you know anything about my website? Do you realize this website is free? Do you realize that I have no intention of charging anyone anything ever? Like, getting sponsors and bullshit for this kind of website is not something I'm interested in, yeah? If I get ads, fine, that's how YouTube works, that's life, yeah? But some of the channels I subscribe to have sponsors, and the way that, and that's not the point of any of this. So I'm not going to be paying anyone money to do something that I am now going to have endless time to do to figure out myself. There's no rush for anything anymore. The clock in my head is stopped. Interesting. The things you learn, hey? I learn so much just talking to you guys, because I didn't know that until this moment. Anyway, the reason I picked up the camera, yeah, is because, like I said, I needed to come outside and, you know, go for a walk in the grass, check the mail. Now, some many months ago, I have no idea, like, time runs so fast usually, I'm going to estimate anywhere between the last, say, 4 and 6 months, maybe. I don't know. Well, the point of my story was, this is probably got more better to go, but I realised that it's got a lot more to go with it too. I'm definitely, yeah. I'm really trying to, like, what's the end of that sentence over there? Do what I actually want to do, which is not smoke bombs, even though there's a huge part of me that does want to smoke bombs. But my therapist was right. I've been using my vape throughout the day, and this was to satisfy the urge for the vape. I'm not sure if that's helped it or worsened it, if I'm truthfully honest. But anyway, however many months ago, I came out to check the mail, as you do, and I noticed, like, I observed things. Like, I talk to the bugs and the spiders, yeah? There's like a handwritten note on the wall inside my screen door before you get inside my house that says, you must leave them alone, yeah? Like, I wouldn't now, given who I'm, you know, trying to become, but there was definitely a time if I saw someone kill a spider, I'd want to smack him, yeah? Like, who are you to do that, right? Anyway, however many months ago it was, I came out and I opened the letterbox and thankfully I checked stuff, yeah, I opened the letterbox, had a look, and there was a redback in there. And I happen to love redbacks. I have one tattooed on my arm, right? Because I think they're the most gorgeous spiders ever, yeah? I like spiders in general, and I've always said if I could still keep pets in enclosures, which I cannot, I would have a pet spider, yeah? And the whole not being able to keep pets in enclosures is pretty relevant to the story, right? So I saw the spider. I took a bunch of photos of the spider. I kept an eye on it and was like watching where it was moving around. Obviously, I would have been paying attention because I don't want the mailman to get hurt, yeah? But my mailman's, they're on the little motorbike things. They don't put their hand in the letterbox, right? Anyway, the redback was, I want to say a regular size, but that clearly isn't a thing. I don't even know how to try to even, it was relatively small, yeah? And at one point I remember seeing it crawling out and I thought it had gone away. Yeah, and if you're wondering why I didn't immediately kill it, it's the same reason there's a sign on my door that says leave the fucking everything alone and why I can't have pets in enclosures, yeah? So I've just been more careful. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've just made my non-vaping thing worse. Fucking hell. Every single part of me just wants to go down and buy the dead one that I like and have it as backup. But I also know if I do that, it won't be backup. It'll literally just start me vaping constantly again. Anyway, so I thought the spider had gone. But I still obviously am. I was then. I still am. I lift the thing and I look before I put my hand in. I mean, I am from New Zealand. We were raised to believe everything in this fucking country in Australia can kill us, yeah? Thankfully, though, I know, I've been bitten by a redback. Took me 4 days to go to the hospital. That's another story. But I got rushed in ahead of, a fucking packed waiting room with at least 45 people or more in it. They gave me the anti-venom, and I had a massive reaction to it. Made everything worse. So I got had to be immediately hooked up to all of these fucking machines, basically, yeah, and then have it done a whole different way. And they very much wanted me to be admitted, and at that point I'd been there fucking all day, and it was 10:30 at night, and all I actually wanted, ties in, is a cigarette, and they wouldn't let me have one if I was admitted. So I was like, that's cool, I'm not gonna stay. But that's my little redback story. And again, I think they're gorgeous, and everything's a story. As I say to people, this is all named Life's a Story because every single one of us have one. Every single thing we're doing at all times is a story, yeah? Think about it like that, right? Anyway, I'm sure we get where we're going with this, yeah? So I opened it up just earlier. I've been talking for 14 minutes now, and I opened up the letterbox and immediately noticed this big, thick, very dense sort of almost looking spider web that hadn't been there yesterday. It was obviously so different from when I checked yesterday. I sort of looked, and there is the biggest redback I've ever seen in the smack middle of my letterbox. Absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that, but even I, a person who genuinely likes spiders, jumped back in fright and dropped the freaking letterbox thing in fright when I jumped back, because it's so fucking big there. Like, I mean, my initial thought would be it's having babies, but I don't know enough about spiders to know which one's male, female, and all that stuff, yeah? But it's just, yeah, like I said, it is, I reckon, let's see, the size of the lid, yeah? It's about that big, is what I'm reckoning, the body of the redback, yeah? The legs make it bigger again. I have no mail, thank fuck, yeah? I'm thinking I might put a letter post on the top of my thing, on my letterbox, and tape it up saying to the mailman, can you put the letter in, like, the mail in the bottom? Don't put the mail in the top. Because again, there is literally no way in this planet, universe, whatever, that I can kill it. I can't do anything with it, in all fairness. Like, you know, I have had that thought of, I think I'm going to need to get pest control people in, and it's just like, you wouldn't believe how morally dilemma I can become about the most simplest of stuff down here in 3DA, but because what I believe in is so much bigger than everything we see playing, makes it a little bit more confusing. Not confusing, but yeah. Anyway, I'm very hot, and I had not planned to stay out here for nearly 17 minutes. I really hope the audio was better. But I promise I'm going to figure this stuff out, because the fact that I cannot watch my own therapy session unless I watch it on my phone or my TV, and even then, I don't know, like, the audio's not great. Like, I don't know what day I'm at. It's like day 748 maybe, give or take. But I think based on that alone, it's fair to say I'm not going to be stopping anytime soon, especially since I'm like weeks out from finishing my degree. I have no job and no schoolwork and just me and time to figure out me and help me and just, you know, all those things that I haven't done ever since being put on a disability, because I've constantly felt like I'm not worthy. But you know what? I fucking am worthy. You are worthy. Everybody on this damn planet is worthy. And I'm going to end it on that one. Good night, darlings.